In recent years, the tensions between India and Pakistan have escalated, with both nations constantly flexing their military muscles. The latest developments, including India cutting off water to Pakistan and statements from both nations' leaders, are adding fuel to the fire. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has openly made statements that have been perceived as provocative against Pakistan, especially with his support for militarization in the Kashmir region. Meanwhile, Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has condemned India's actions, calling them unprovoked and illegal. On top of that, Imran Khan, the former Pakistani Prime Minister, had previously warned of rising conflicts in the region, highlighting how nuclear capabilities of both countries make the stakes higher than ever. But beyond the political rhetoric lies a crucial question: who has the most powerful military in the world? Specifically, who holds the upper hand in terms of naval, air, and land forces? India's growing military strength? India, with its massive defense budget and modernized forces, is considered one of the strongest military powers in the world. India's military strategy focuses heavily on technological advancements and strategic alliances with countries like the United States, Israel, and Russia. Indian Navy. India's Navy is one of the largest and most capable in the region, with an impressive fleet of aircraft carriers, submarines, and destroyers. India has increasingly focused on naval power as a key part of its defense strategy. Aircraft carriers. India boasts INS Vikram Aditya and is building another INS Vikram, making it a formidable force in the Indian Ocean. Submarines. India has nuclear-powered submarines that enhance its strategic capabilities and help it project power globally. Indian Air Force. The Indian Air Force is one of the most modern and advanced in the world, with access to cutting-edge fighter jets like the Rafale, Sukhoi Su-30MKI, and Tejas. India maintains air superiority in the region. The IAF has the largest fleet of fighter aircraft in the region. Along with advanced surveillance and intelligence gathering technologies, India's army is the second largest in the world, with 1.2 million active-duty soldiers. The army's size and sheer firepower are complemented by the country's rapid investments in modernization and high-tech weaponry. Israel has been a key defense partner for India, providing advanced missile defense systems and cybersecurity solutions. If conflict broke out, Israel might assist India with intelligence operations, counter-terrorism measures, and air defense technology. India has increasingly formed closer ties with the U.S. military, especially in the realms of defense cooperate, nuclear security, and military technology. If the conflict escalated, the U.S. could provide air support, intelligence, and sanctions against Pakistan. The U.S. could also pressure Pakistan's ally, China, through economic sanctions and diplomatic isolation. Pakistan's military strength. On the other side, Pakistan maintains a formidable military built on decades of conflict and strategic alliances with countries like China and Saudi Arabia. Pakistan's military focus is on asymmetric warfare, counterterrorism, and nuclear deterrence. Pakistani Navy. While not as large as India's, Pakistan's Navy remains a powerful force, especially in the Arabian Sea. Pakistan's strategic partnership with China has led to significant advances in its naval capabilities. Submarines. Pakistan's Agusta. 9OB submarines are equipped with air-independent propulsion systems, making them stealthier and more difficult to detect. Coastal defense. Pakistan's coastal defense system is highly strategic, with missile systems aimed at securing its coastline, Pakistani Air Force. While smaller than India's, Pakistan's Air Force is still highly capable and well-equipped, with JF-17 Thunder jets developed jointly with China, F-16 Fighting Falcons, and advanced surveillance technology. Pakistan has consistently maintained air superiority over the region. In a unique and symbolic moment, during the February 2019 military confrontation between Pakistan and India, an Indian fighter pilot, Wing Commander Abhinandan Varthaman, was captured by Pakistan after his aircraft, a MiG. In an act of remarkable hospitality, the Pakistani military ensured that the captured pilot was treated with respect and dignity. According to reports, Wing Commander Abhinandan was served chai called tea, a gesture that gained significant attention worldwide. The scene of the Indian pilot enjoying tea while in custody highlighted the contrast between the brutality of the conflict and the humanity in the midst of war, and was widely regarded as a symbolic act of peace amidst the tensions between the two nations. This incident, although tied to the escalating conflict, also demonstrated Pakistan's approach of showing respect to captured personnel, which led to further discussions on diplomatic efforts and the role of humanity in times of war. In a unique and symbolic moment, during the February 2019 military confrontation between Pakistan and India, an Indian fighter pilot, Wing Commander Abhinandan Varthaman, was captured by Pakistan after his aircraft, a MiG-21 Bison, was shot down by a Pakistan Air Force F-16 during a cross-border engagement. In an act of remarkable hospitality, the Pakistani military ensured that the captured pilot was treated with respect and dignity. According to reports, Wing Commander Abhinandan was served chai called tea, a gesture that gained significant attention worldwide. The scene of the Indian pilot enjoying tea while in custody highlighted the contrast between the brutality of the conflict and the humanity in the midst of war, and was widely regarded as a symbolic act of peace amidst the tensions between the two nations. This incident, although tied to the escalating conflict, also demonstrated Pakistan's approach of showing respect to captured personnel, which led to further discussions on diplomatic efforts and the role of humanity in times of war. Strategic bombers. Pakistan's Air Force also includes strategic bombers capable of delivering nuclear payloads. Pakistan's army is well trained and battle-tested, with a long history of conflicts with India. Pakistan's army focuses on specialized operations, including counterinsurgency and mountain warfare. Nuclear deterrence. Pakistan's nuclear arsenal serves as a critical deterrent against Indian military action. Pakistan also has short-range nuclear missiles for tactical defense. Recent statements. Modi, Sharif, and Khan's influence on military strategy. Narendra Modi's government has consistently taken a hardline approach on Pakistan, with many statements calling for increased militarization in Kashmir. His focus on strengthening India's defense infrastructure and modernizing the military is seen as a response to Pakistan's nuclear deterrence. Shehbaz Sharif, Pakistan's current prime minister, has continuously condemned India's actions, especially following Modi's decision to revoke Kashmir's autonomy. Sharif has warned that Pakistan will not back down in defending its interests and people in the region. Imran Khan, former Prime Minister of Pakistan, often raised the issue of nuclear conflict between India and Pakistan. His administration pushed for peace talks while also mobilizing Pakistan's military to stand ready in case of escalation. Conclusion. The balance of power between India and Pakistan is one of the most complex geopolitical dynamics in the world. India, with its larger size and superior air and naval power, clearly has the advantage in terms of military reach and technological capabilities. Pakistan, on the other hand, counters with a smaller but highly resilient force, emphasizing nuclear deterrence, elite special forces, in a geopolitical strategy that is closely aligned with China. Both armies are deeply embedded in the global power structure. India has strong defense partnerships with countries like the United States, Russia, and Israel, providing it access to cutting-edge military technology. Pakistan, in turn, has maintained strong ties with China and the Middle East, which has helped bolster its defense sector. In the long term, the question remains, who truly has the more powerful military? Is it India's sheer size and modernization, or Pakistan's strategic resilience, nuclear deterrence, and specialized forces? The water crisis, territorial disputes, and nuclear deterrence between these two nuclear-armed nations make the situation extremely delicate. The global community continues to monitor this rivalry, and it remains to be seen whether diplomacy or military might will ultimately determine the future. What do you think? Who has the stronger military? Will water disputes escalate into a larger military conflict? What role will international diplomacy play in this conflict? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful stories and global analysis.